Meme coins have unquestionably risen to prominence within the cryptocurrency markets, attracting the interest of both investors and enthusiasts globally. And since I started working on yesterday's video about meme coins, I have unfortunately fallen right down this rabbit hole. So for the 1k to 10k portfolio, we have a buy scheduled hopefully for Friday if the markets could just please stop pumping for me on this one particular day. Now I'm trying to do one in a different narrative for each buy. So this week's buy is going to be on meme coins, since this is kind of my topic for this week apparently. But I will need your guys' help on it, because unfortunately I am in danger of just buying one because it's a cute dog, which obviously isn't going to be ideal. We still need to do our due diligence, and we are trying to still maximise the gains on this portfolio. So I do want to be really sensible about it. So I'm going to go over 3 options that I have for this, and then I'm going to stick up a little vote in the community tab, and then you guys can kind of have your say on what you think is the best one. Okay, so let's jump into them. So option 1 that we have here is Salama. So if you couldn't tell yesterday, I'm a big fan of this little guy. And I've also just been sat playing the game that is available on the website of the little llama, and it is definitely one of those very addictive games, so you have been warned on this. Don't fall down the rabbit hole. Now, the uniqueness for Salama lies in its commitment to go beyond the digital domain. So by creating branded products, Salama is transforming into a tangible and recognisable brand that extends beyond the cryptocurrency sphere. So the dedication to providing a real-world utility through merchandise is what I think personally sets Salama apart to be a significant player in the meme coin landscape, and as being one with actual utility. They've also pledged to redistribute 20% of the profits from their merchandise back into the community. So this is also something that just gives a little bit more promise into a project, and it shows appreciation for their community, which is obviously going to, 1, encourage the community that are there to stay, and 2, encourages more people into the community and into buying the project. So behind Salama's innovative spirits stands Badr Hado, who is a visionary developer, and his own journey embodies that as one of resilience, ambition, and the pursuit of financial freedom. So he was formerly a kickboxer, and he made the transition into cryptocurrency, and this was driven by his desire for financial independence and financial freedom. So he did experience a lot of setbacks in it, but he did persevere. He learned some valuable lessons along the way, and through his experiences, Salama is symbolising the lessons that he learned and the unwavering pursuit of financial freedom. So there is an element of the kind of more personal touch in this, which I do actually really like. Now, in terms of tokenomics, there is huge room for movement in the market cap. So it's not unrealistic to expect further upward movements for Salama. And I do believe that it's due to be listed on Mexi. I think it's on Thursday. I believe it's the 14th of March. This evening is currently the 12th of March, so in around 2 days. And I think this is going to make it even more accessible and more visible to people, which is obviously going to have the chance of boosting it even further. So the second option that I have for our meme coin buy is Myro. So I couldn't help but obviously include a cute little dog one. And as I've said before, I am a very big fan of Solana, and the fact that it's based on co-founder Raj Gokul's dog pretty much sells it for me, but we're still going to look into it and find out what it's all about. So Myro launched Solana's first public buy bot on Telegram, and this is accessible to all Solana native projects. So this buy bot not only facilitates cross-pollination and partnerships, but it also grants access to Myro trending. So this showcases the hottest Solana projects. So the feature provides free exposure to projects for various different stakeholders, and as the bot gains momentum, Myro plans to introduce a nominal fee for projects to attain trending status. Also, there will be clickable advertisements which will lead users to featured projects, and this will also generate revenue for the Myro treasury, and it promotes transparency within the community. So these utilities obviously aid buyers in monitoring prices, discovering new investment opportunities, and fostering the growth of the Solana ecosystem. So Myro is actually, it's not just a cute little dog, it's actually very useful, and I can see during the bull market especially that this could be used by a lot of people, especially in these kind of Telegram channels. So again with Myro, it is one that is a much smaller market cap. So the market cap's currently sitting at just under 300 million. And this is actually very small for meme coins. We usually see these kind of start hitting the billions. And it means that there is much more room for upward movements on this. So Myro's price has recently had another boost. I believe it had a recent addition to the futures trading platform, HTX Futures. And I think this has boosted both, again, visibility and liquidity for Myro. And they offer leverage of up to 20x on this. So full disclosure, I don't think I would recommend leverage trading unless you really know what you're doing with it. I think it's a very, very fast way, especially for new investors, to get themselves wrecked. But that's just my own little 2 pence on it. So our third and final option that I am currently debating is Smog. Now, I did look at this over the last few days when I was in my meme coin pit, but I did run out of time to give it a proper look into in time for yesterday's video. But I'm now thinking that this could be a really good play because we are so early for this one. So maybe some people have heard of Smog. So this was a meme coin that had a stealth launch on Salama last month, just in February, and it very, very quickly gained viral traction on it. Now, it has expanded its reach by also now being available on the Ethereum blockchain, and this also showcases that it does have a multi-chain approach. So it has distinguished itself with a dragon-themed narrative rather than the typical dog one, and it offers a more fresh take on the meme coin market. And they also have viral airdrops that are available on Zealy. So Smog is not actually just a hype coin. Well, it is, but one of the main attractions to it is the ongoing crypto airdrop campaign that they have, where holding the Smog tokens earns airdrop points. And completing Smog quests on Zealy also further boosts these points available. So they also have a newly launched staking protocol, so they're offering up to 40% APY, and investors can gain more tokens whilst holding it. There is also rumours of a burning mechanism which is in the pipeline, which suggests potential returns could increase as the supply of Smog decreases. So another thing that is rumoured for Smog is a possible listing on Binance soon. If it does get listed on Binance, I think we can see some really insane growth and returns on this. Now, like most of the market today, it has been a pretty red day for Smog, but we can see that since it actually launched, we're already up 367% on it. But with the continuing airdrops and the possible new exchange listings, I don't think this is one that we are kind of too late to get into. I do see it continuing to increase, especially as we enter into the bull market. Now, personally, I've never actually participated in an airdrop before, so this is probably something that I need to look into a little bit more because it does sound like it could be a good idea. And I know that they are very popular for a lot of people, so it could be interesting to kind of learn and participate in one of these. So there can only be one winner for our 1k portfolio purchase. I didn't want to just have it as like a tell me what I should buy, because at the end of the day, it would be pretty irresponsible of me. And I also want to actually like and understand the tokens that I'm investing in, which is why I'm kind of taking my time with it. I'm not rushing into it. I'm not just kind of buying the ones that everybody's talking about. So for meme coins, I think personally, these are pretty solid picks. Maybe people are going to disagree with that. I think with meme coins especially, it's kind of hard to get it right. They're not one that I have especially dabbled in before, so this is kind of new to me, but hopefully these ones do make sense, but I'd be interested to know what you guys think of them. So keep an eye out on the community tab on the channel. I'll need to wait until obviously posted this video before putting up the vote, because otherwise it wouldn't really make much sense. So I'll try and put them up at the same time, but as always, thank you very much for listening to today's rambles, and I will see you in the votes. Bye.